Thank you.
So beautiful. This is so nice.
Thank you. So we have a. Is that okay if we have it?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's a beautiful ambience here, right? So beautiful moon and almost full. One thing that everyone has to face is death. It's inevitable. However you have lived, you're going to die. If you are happy, you will die. You are unhappy, you will die. You are healthy, you will die. You are unhealthy, you are die. You're going to die, right? That's one step that you cannot avoid, and everybody will face it. How you face it is the answer. We came into this world crying. But do we want to exit crying? No, we don't. That's not an intelligent thing to do. Yeah? Now, what is death? It's one of the biggest mystery of life. Like the birth. You have no idea before birth where you are, what you are, how did you come into your mother's womb. You have no idea. And similarly, you have no idea after death where you go, what will happen. The body remains here. The spirit separates from the body. Where does the spirit go? No idea. I can give you a simple analysis, example of a television. You know, in television, even after you switch off the television, the radio waves are still there. The CNN, Fox channels are still there, though vibrations still do exist. Similarly, our body is just the boombox or the, what do you call that? The tube. It's just the screen. You switch off the screen, that doesn't mean the radio waves have also disappeared. Similarly, our spirit remains. And it remains with all the impressions, especially the last impression in the mind. In fact, our sleep every night gives us a little glimpse of death. Just before going to bed, notice what is your last thought, if you can. And when you wake up in the morning, if you observe, invariably the last thought before sleep will be the first thought when you wake up from sleep. So, where are you when you are sleeping? Where are you when you are dreaming? I have no idea, right? So before even trying to understand death, it's good we ponder on our dream, our wakefulness, and our sleep state of consciousness. Then it gives us an idea. There is you can feel it. It's not just an idea. Wrong to use the word idea. I would say, then you will realize there is something in you that doesn't die at all. And you have been here many times with many different impressions. And thank God we forget all those things. So the forgetfulness takes you into a new dimension, makes you start all over again. What is the Groundhog Day? Like the Groundhog Day, it makes you start all over again. But death is a blessing also, in the sense you start afresh every time there is a death. Yeah? But there is one identity which goes beyond all this. Seldom people touch that identity. That we are part of one spirit, one light. This we forgot. And so we think we are lower identities. It's nothing wrong with other identities. But we must keep that identity. We are part of one universal spirit, one light. And then we are part of one human family. And then we belong to this country, that country, or we are male, female, all these identities should come later. people touch that identity, that we are part of one spirit, one light. This we forgot. And so we think we are lower identities. It's nothing wrong with other identities, but we must keep that identity. We are part of one universal spirit. People touch that identity, that we are part of one spirit, one light. This we forgot. And so we think we are lower identities. It's nothing wrong with other identities, but we must keep that identity. We are part of one universal spirit, one life. And then we are part of one human family. And then we belong to this country, that country, or we are male, female, all these identities should come later. In one language. I said, yes, we communicate the language of the heart. That doesn't need any words. The communication happens through voice. Mistakes happen through everybody. You have done some mistakes. Say, suppose someone holds you on to your mistake till your end. Would you like it? No, you would say, no, come on, some mistake happened through me. Now let's move forward, right? Some do small mistakes, some others do some big mistakes. It's only a matter of it's a matter, it's a degree of mistakes, that's all. Yeah? And that's it. And it's a food for our soul. Our spirit longs for meditation. And many don't know, that's it.
They try, but it's very hard. For some people, it's very hard to even do a minute and just stop what they're doing, right?
No, it's like, someone would say, it's so hard to ride a bicycle because I never learned how to ride a bicycle.
So once they learn, it's easier.
Yes, it's as easy as riding a bicycle. However you have lived, you're going to die. If you are happy, you will die. You are unhappy, you will die. You are healthy, you will die. You are unhealthy, you are die. You're going to die, right? That's one step that you cannot avoid, and everybody will face it. How you face it is the answer. We came into this world crying. But do we want to exit crying? No, we don't. That's not an intelligent thing to do. Yeah? Now, what is death? It's one of the biggest mystery of life. Like the birth. You have no idea before birth where you are, what you are. How did you come into your mother's womb? You have no idea. And similarly, you have no idea after death where you are. It's a very good question to have. But you know something? One who knows the answer will not give you. Anyone who attempts to give an answer to this question, you can forget about them. They don't know it. You know why? Because this question, who am I? Why am I here? This serves as a vehicle for you, for your inward journey. I don't want to take your vehicle away from you and make you walk. This is your limousine, your car in which you can go in. How you should go use this question is, first negate what is not the purpose of your life. It's easy to go by that route. This is not almost full. And my background is very good. All our backgrounds are very nice. Intelligence is not to open your mouth unless a question is asked. I would like to keep the sign of intelligence.
So, first of all, I wanted to ask you, because here we are in California, so I wanted to open with that question and ask you if you've been to California, you told me, and it seems like there's a big draw for spirituality in California. So I wanted to ask you if you find that really happening here, and if yes, why?
Yes, you're right. California is the most spiritual place in US
Yes.
and in the whole continent here. Of course, yeah. And it's 1 century ahead of rest of the America, right? That's what you say? Yeah. Yeah, California, yeah. And if you drill from here, you will land up in India.
You
Just
will?
12 hours.
Straight line?
And straight line. That's not, and that was affected when you lose your mind. But when it comes from the knowing space, like a